Good afternoon and welcome to Lunchtime News here on TV1. You're here with me, Sandro Satyajit. Now on to your headlines. This afternoon, 6 people arrested during a protest at the Manning Market in Paligoda. President to chair all-party meeting today. Meanwhile, Route 145 bus workers on strike, commuters severely inconvenienced. And in other news making headlines, operations launched to locate lone wild elephant terrorizing Kegol. On to your lead story now. This afternoon, 6 people were arrested following a protest at the Paligoda Manning Market today. News First correspondents said that the incident had taken place when a group of traders were protesting against the providing of stalls to traders from the Migodam Economical Centre at the Paligoda Manning Market. It was reported that at the time of the protest, the police had conveyed to the group engaging in the protest regarding the prevailing court order preventing protests at the location. The group continued protesting despite the warning. Sri Lanka police arrested 6 people following the protest for violating the relevant court order. On to other news now, making headlines today as well. The all-party conference called on by the President to discuss national reconciliation is slated to take place today at 5 p.m. at the President's office.
The General Secretary of the Sri Lanka Podujana Peramuna, Attorney Sagara Karyavasana, says that the 13th Amendment to the Constitution will be a topic of debate at the conference. The Samagi Jana Balawegaya has also decided to participate in the all-party conference. However, opposition leader Sajith Premadasa says that he is not ready to fall prey to political trickery and added that he is participating in the conference on behalf of the people. Meanwhile, the JJB decided to boycott the all-party conference, saying that President Wickremesinghe has not yet fulfilled his promises to solve the national issue. Political parties representing the Tamil-speaking people expressed different views in this regard. It was reported that the leader of the Tamil National Alliance, R. Sambandhan, will participate in the all-party conference. Meanwhile, leader of the Tamil National People's Front, Gajendra Kumar Ponnambalam, stated that he would boycott the conference as well. It was also reported that the Sri Lanka Freedom Party has decided to attend the all-party conference.
Government officials, opposition parties as well as civil organizations expressed different opinions about the all-party conference. Similar to problems being avoided by setting up committees, the biggest drawback of those committees is the partisan committee. This is a strategy of cunning politicians. This is just meaningless trickery. We would like to tell the people of the North that these groups are up to something fishy. They are trying to take something from you. A presidential election must be held and your votes are valuable. This is why they are doing this. We as the Jatika Jana Balawegaya will not join this nonsensical all-party conference. If it is an all-party meeting to stand up for the real problem of the people of the North-East and to find solutions, Samagi Jana Balawegaya will stand with it. The political leaders of the North and the South should think about this. The people of the North and East should also think about this. We request that you do not become pawns of narrow political purposes who use your problems in the North, South and other states.
News First with the people.
On to other news now. A strike launched by the private bus drivers operating along the route 145 from Mattakulia to Sima Malakya on Tuesday, that is yesterday, continued today as well. Now, they launched the strike against the decision to grant permits for the route 260, that's Alkanda to Colombo buses, to operate along Route 145. Now, passengers who travel along the Route 145 were severely inconvenienced in this regard. We'll bring you more visuals and updates on this story with Primetime News at 9 p.m. tonight. Now, in other news, the Sri Lanka Association of Animal Production says that the prices of eggs will decrease with the removal of control prices. Now, Chairman of the association, Ajit Gunasekara, says that the price of eggs rose due to the lack of supply that was witnessed with the control prices that were in place. Now, the All Ceylon Egg Producers Association says that the retail price of a white and brown egg was reduced to 55 rupees.
The Consumer Affairs Authority took measures to remove the control price imposed on eggs with effect from midnight yesterday. Chairman of the association, Ajit Gunasekara, says when the control price of eggs was imposed, suppliers as well as egg producers were severely burdened. Sri Lanka State Trading Corporation says 1 million eggs imported from India are released to Sri Lanka's retail market daily. Its chairman, Asiri Valisundara, says the stocks of eggs are sold through Satasa and other supermarkets. He added that the stocks of eggs have been tested and imported from institutions and laboratories approved by the World Health Organization.
On to some tragic news now. In an ever-developing rural conflict, that is the human-elephant conflict, one person has died after being attacked by an encroaching wild elephant in the Koana area of Kegol yesterday.
The tragedy took place at around 7 a.m. yesterday, and the deceased was an 80-year-old man. After attacking the person last night, the wild elephant had moved to the Dambula-Kurunegala road and was captured on a CCTV camera travelling through Badagamu Reserve to the Ranavana area. An operation was later launched to move the wild elephant away from the area. A correspondent said that about 50 officials from wildlife officers including Kurunegala, Heradgama, Nikavarattiya, Mahava, Galgamua and Pibidunugama took part in it. However, the wild elephant could not be located and the operation is still underway.
What you witnessed were visuals from the attack on one man who died later on in Kurunegala yesterday. Now, the news now. The Sri Lanka Army delivered APCs and crowd control vehicles to the police special task force as well. The Sri Lanka Electrical and Mechanical Engineers troops of the Army joined history by formally handing over 6 locally manufactured vehicles of UN standards to the Special Task Force of the police at the request of the Ministry of Public Security. The Sri Lanka Electrical and Mechanical Engineers manufactured 2 new Armoured Personnel Carriers APCs and 4 Police Crowd Control Vehicles PCCVs for the SDF at a minimal cost of 66 million rupees as against the estimated 100 million rupees, thereby saving 34 million rupees. The Army delivered 6 vehicles formally to the Inspector General of Police C.D. Vikramaratne and Deputy Inspector General of Police, the Commandant of the SDF W. Jayasundara on Tuesday.
Be the first to know about the biggest stories as they break. Subscribe to News First English News Alerts. News First, your trusted English news channel.
On to some sports news now. In Pakistan's tour of Sri Lanka, Pakistan have taken a 107-run lead against Sri Lanka in the second test here in Colombo. Pakistan opened day 3 of the second test with 178 runs on the scoreboard for the loss of 2 wickets. Now, a century by Abdullah Shafiq during the first session of day 3 saw Pakistan put pressure on the hosts as well. Now, Captain Babar Azam was the only wicket to fall in the session as he was sent back for 39 runs. At lunch, Pakistan were 273 runs for the loss of 3 wickets.
He's got 39 this innings, 210 for 3.
That's a wrap of lunchtime news here on TV1. Await primetime news at 9 p.m. right here on your favorite channel, TV1. Take care.